Hi, Phonics friends. Welcome back on Monday. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. It has gotten a little chilly outside, more so than it was last week, but welcome back. And so today we are going to be starting a whole series of phonics that are a little different. I don't really want to say harder, but not as common. Let's say that. So let's go ahead and dive in, give you a little schema for ION, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Kids versus phonics. Nonfiction. Fiction or nonfiction? Decision. Subtraction. Action. Attention. Addition and subtraction. Action. Vacation.
Okay, so you have it. Today we're talking about the yun ending. Sometimes it is shun when it has T-I-O-N or S-I-O-N, but today we're just going to look at the yun ending. So Learning Target says I can create real words using a hunk and chunk. So I can learn to sound out words. I will know I have it when I can create words that have the yun, I-O-N in them. We are going to see quite a crossover between the ION, the TION, and the SION, which all of those are what we're going to be working on the beginning of this week. So as we're going through and we're making a list and coming up with words that we can think of, some of those are going to cross over. So later on when you're making your chart and you say, I don't know, companion, it is an ION, but you might come up with something else that's maybe a TION. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to try to figure out when and where we use those. So it's going to be important that you're really focusing and practicing and really trying hard during these next 3 days. So for our mini lesson, ION together says the yun sound, such as a £1,000,000 onion. Can you imagine? I mean, I can't even imagine a £1,000,000 onion. It would smell like onions for miles and miles and miles. It would just be unbelievable. £1,000,000 onion. So ION in onion. And our sentence today that we're going to read says, let's pull a giant £1,000,000 onion out of the, and that word is not spelled correctly. That should be out of the ground. So let's pull a £1,000,000 onion out of the ground. Can you say that with me? Let's pull a giant £1,000,000 onion out of the ground. Crazy sentence, but we do have million and onion in that sentence to help us with the yun sound. So today you are going to be making some words with ION. Okay, so get out your whiteboard, dry erase marker, whatever you're going to use for practice. And what I'd like for you to write first is just the word onion. And we are going to, as we progress through our words, we're going to leave our ION on and kind of just change our beginnings a little bit. So you should have onion on your board or on your paper, onion. We're going to leave the ION at the end, and I'd like for you to erase the ON part. And this time I want you to write BILL. So BILL, and then we have left our ION on our word. So this time we have billion, billion. $1 billion. Wouldn't that be fun? Probably not. All right, let's put ION back on our ending again. And this time I want you to write OPIN. OPIN and add it to your ION. So I have opinion, opinion, like we wrote an opinion about the favorite pet. Opinion. Good. And then our last one that we're going to do today together before you do your practice and make some words on your board with your teacher, I want you to leave ION at the end, and then at the beginning put UN, UN. Now, instead of sounding this out as like onion, we're going to sound it out like union, union. Good. So we have a union, an agreement, a bond, union. Good. So finding words that are isolated to just ION can be a little bit difficult. But go ahead and add those ones that we just did to your chart. And then if you can think of some other ones, your teacher may have to write some separate charts just to help keep those organized, because I'm sure some TION and SIONs are going to come up. Now, I have included a chart just to help get you thinking if you get stuck, but I want you to see if you can come up with some of those words on your own before maybe you need those, okay? For your phonics practice today, of course, your 1, 2, 3s are just, you're going to write the words that we say. In the box, can you read the words? You're just circling the words that you can read. Nothing extra to do with that. And then, does the word I say have the yun, hunk, and chunk at the end? So go ahead and do that independent practice. And you can do a reflection, teachers, if you would like, just to kind of see how everybody's doing on the yun, ION. Number 3, I've got this. I was able to think of a word. I was able to write it correctly. 2, I'm getting it, still need a little practice. Level 1, I might need a little bit more help. And as we go through each part of the yun or shun words, it may help a little bit. It might confuse you a little bit more. So just let us know how we can help you. And if you need to go back and watch the video again at home, remember they're on YouTube under Elisha Steck, and you can pull up those videos under the dates. So today is November 16. If you just need to look at that this afternoon when you get home and review. Okay, so we will see you later. You guys have a great day.